on the bottom one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, before we get started, I want to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Hakwadash. A double honor to the apostles and others of GMS is pushing his word through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. All right, this is the GMS Nashville Camp. Brother Yahweh Nah and Brother Malachi here with a quick lesson. We're going to tap in real quick because we got to get back on the plantation real soon, but we wanted to just throw this up real quick. And Lord willing, this is edifying to the elect. And what you see on the screen is this truth shouldn't be a burden. You should enjoy doing what you do. All right. You should enjoy this, man. You should be, because this is a new lifestyle, man. We finally found our purpose in this life that we're living. All right. Because a lot of, our brothers didn't know what we wanted to do with our lives, or we had things that we seemed like we had something going and it didn't turn out in our favor because the Lord called us into this truth. This is what we're supposed to do. We were talking about it earlier, we redeem ourselves as prophets, man. We believe that we're prophets. We believe that we've always been doing this. We believe in this is what we're meant to do in this life. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to be complacent in this truth. You don't want to be a burden. You don't want to have envy. You don't want to have strife. These are things that you don't want to do when being in this ministry. So you can go ahead. There's something you want to say too. You can go ahead.
Basically, you don't want to treat this truth like a job.
Mm.
I mean, it is a job, but you want to treat it like a lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
This is who you are and how you should live day to day. But at the same time, don't treat it like a hobby either. Which by that I mean don't treat it loosely. Right? It's just something occasionally you decide to do. This is an everyday thing.
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to be in these scriptures like you're taking a daily vitamin.
Right.
1 Peter 5:2, feed the flock of God which is among you, taking the oversight thereof, not by constraint, but willingly, not for filthy lucre, but of a ready mind.
Right. You should do this because you enjoy what you do, and you want to wake up the elect. All right. You should be in a good spirit because when you hear about this truth, and then this is new to us, but when we hear this truth, hey, it feels good because we know that there's something better after this. Brothers went through crappy lives, and we lived through these shitty ass lives, but we only gonna deal with it so much longer. We got something looking forward to, which is the kingdom. So we're happy to what's the word? We're happy to see what's to come because this isn't the end of the end all to be all. All right, go ahead.
John 21:15-17. So when they had dined, Yahushua said to Simon Peter, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me more than these?
Mm-hmm.
He saith unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He saith unto him, Feed my lambs. He saith to him again the second time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? He saith unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He saith unto him, Feed my sheep.
Mm-hmm.
He saith unto him the third time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? Peter was grieved because he said unto him the third time, Lovest thou me? And he said unto him, Lord, thou knowest all things. Thou knowest that I love thee. Yahushua saith unto him, Feed my sheep.
And how do you show love, man, for the Lord? Hey, you do the work, and you should enjoy this. If you love the Lord, you'll do what he commands you to do. Because these people like these wacky tacky Christians, they don't love the Lord. They don't love what they do because they're not doing anything righteous, and then they do it for filthy lucre's sake, or people that don't want to follow the law, or people who don't want to follow the law. They don't enjoy keeping it because it tampers with their lifestyle. That ain't love, man. That's a burden. When we tell our people that you need to stop eating crab, lobster, shrimp, sleep with another man's wife, you women going around sleeping around, there be people doing abortions, all that. They hate that. That's a burden to them. Which, matter of fact, look up the word burden real quick for education's sake. You don't want to have that type of spirit. It's gonna make you lazy. It's gonna make you slothful. Questioning why you're in this truth. You don't want to have that mindset, man.
I'll get this.
Okay.
what is burden in life? It says, just consider all the things that weigh down our hearts and lives: death, loss, illness, worry, politics, financial hardships, grief, guilt, marital tension, traumatic events. So this truth shouldn't be in any of those categories, because this is nothing but investing. This is a win. And when the brother put the title "Enjoy," not just doing this work, but everything regarding this ministry in general, that doesn't mean you're going to have fun every single day. It doesn't mean every minute you're just going to have a smile on your face ready to do, because with this truth comes catching hell.
Yep. You
may go out to the camp, and sometimes, I'm pretty sure Apostle R said it a couple years ago, sometimes you don't even want to really do shit. Get up. You just want to relax. You just want to rest. But we know that it's not the time for that. So it's this time you got to kick yourself in the ass and go do the work. It might be fucking hot as hell, brick. Your toes already hurt after 10 minutes. So you're not going to have fun all the time, but you should genuinely enjoy what you do.
Right.
Just like people even in the world, when they go to different companies and shit, if they actually enjoy the job, you'll notice that they end up actually getting promoted.
Yeah.
They actually make a life out of that company. And they actually rise up top, and before you know it, they up way up there.
Right. And that's how you gotta treat that's how you gotta treat this truth. Not like a job in the sense of, the brother said it earlier to get in the lesson, but how these like Jake, they like, man, I'm ready to get to work. That's how we gotta be with this truth. Hey, I'm ready to give praise to Yahweh. Hey, I'm ready to go out there and teach, man.
Do what you love.
Do what you love. We love. You shouldn't be in it, bro. If you don't love it, don't be in this truth. If you don't love this, man, you should love the Lord. This is how we show love to the Lord, man. Listening and obeying.
So I can say, with the job, if you get a job that you love, it's really not work.
Right.
So we're doing the work, but since we, Lord willing, we continue to be in that spirit, since we actually enjoy what we do, it ain't nothing to do a lesson or to study, or to go fellowship with brothers, because we actually enjoy our job.
Right.
This is an escape from the problems of the world. So it's the complete opposite of a burden. This lifts burdens off of us. This truth, man.
Because if you walk around like, I gotta do a lesson, I gotta read, I gotta go build with the brothers. Hey, that's starting to be a burden to you, man. I gotta be brotherly. I gotta pay tithes. That's not a good spirit to have, man. That's very terrible. Go ahead.
In John 6 and 67 to 69, then said Yahushua unto the 12, will ye also go away? Like, will you, go stop following me and go do something else? Because some disciples had left because they got offended.
Right.
Then Simon Peter answered him, Lord, to whom shall we go? Thou hast the words of eternal life, and we believe and are sure that thou art that Hamashiach, or that thou art Hamashiach, the Son of the living God. So there ain't nothing else for us here. There's nothing we would rather do than be here right now. And we didn't even choose to be in this truth.
Right.
That's the crazy thing about it. The Lord set it up for us to be here, for us to do this, because we keep referring to a job. The job you fucking choose.
Yeah.
You got to wait for an interview and all this other bullshit. We were literally brought into this.
Called.
Called. The Lord, hit our line is like, I need you to do this.
Right.
I got a job for you. That's we're talking like Kayal has been talking about, the King of the universe, man. You getting that call from the King of the universe, the creator of you, telling you he needs you for something. Right. You know what I mean by that, but it's a major thing, man. It's nothing light.
Right. You should feel happy about that. You should enjoy and feel good. That's why you gotta be more grateful too, man. The Lord called you out of all these wicked ass niggas at your job, on the highway, you in traffic with, over your kids, all this. But he chose you, man. He called you.
First shot at being part of the elect.
Right. The Lord giving you a chance to get yourself together and leaving these other dingy niggas out here stressed out in the times to come. So you should be happy. The Lord got us secured, man. While all these niggas out here are bugging out about the Roe versus Wade and the inflation and stuff like that. And, we're getting in the mix of it too, but it ain't affecting us. We ain't stressing out. These niggas are so weak, they can't handle it so more. They start killing themselves. You know? So you gotta be happy, man. There's reasons to be happy, man. Now we not, like the brother said, we're not about to walk around and be smiling all day. We're not gonna be doing that, but you're in a better position than the rest of these niggas. So be happy. You know? Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes 12 and 13, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man.
Right. You expound if you want.
So that's the whole, synopsis of this thing, is to fear God and keep his commandments. That's the whole duty of man. That's what we were created to do. If you buy something, if you buy a TV, the purpose of you buying the TV is to be able to watch things on it.
Right.
So when you press the power button and that shit don't turn on, what are you going to do with it? Throw it in the trash.
Right.
Things, if things that are created for a specific purpose, they're supposed to enjoy that. So that's why, because it's really, if the truth ever seems like it becomes a burden, that's a spirit on you, man.
Yeah.
And then if you're continually in that mode, that's because you really weren't created to serve the Lord continually. You were meant to be a follow-up.
Right.
So you just really always want to, I believe that prayer, it might be in the same chapter, but King David asked the Lord to restore the joy of his salvation unto him. So just pray for the Lord to keep you in a spirit of movement every day, just to genuinely love this truth.
Because you can grab it if you want. If you remember where it's at.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it.
Just grab it real quick.
Because that's what keeps you in, man.
Right.
Is actually enjoying what you're doing. Because when you enjoy it, there's nothing else you'd rather be doing.
All right, you should be getting your faith up. Hey, the Lord be throwing faith boosters, man. But me personally, I don't, it's been a while, but like an example, the Lord shows us a chariot. But honestly, I'm happy when I just see 444 anywhere or 144. That puts me in a better mood, man. Because I believe the Lord shows me those numbers, and other brothers see them numbers only for us to see. Because people walk around, they see numbers, but we just turn and we look and we do a double take and be like, oh, okay, 444. Or brother, look, brother. That was best for us to see. I even said that earlier. I was like, man, you can't make this up, man. We just saw that box in the room, and I just said 444 on it. 4 means mercy, man. That's something to look forward to. Be happy about that, man. But when you see certain things, that should boost your faith, make you happy. The Lord gonna protect me, man. The Lord gonna save me and the brothers, man. Lord willing, you gotta think like that, man. Faith without works is you gotta have faith. This is I don't know what Camp said. Faith-based Israelites. This is what you're supposed to have faith, man. That's the whole point. The Lord's asking you to have faith. Have faith, have confidence, be a brother. The Lord is looking at you and expecting you to be like that. Go ahead.
Psalms, and it is that same prayer. Psalms 51 11 to 12, or 13. Cast me not away from thy presence, and take not thy Holy Spirit from me. Mm-hmm. Restore on, because if that's taken from you, it's a wrap.
Right.
That's the power source that keeps us going.
Right.
If the Lord takes that from you, and while you sleep, you're gonna wake up and not care no more.
And the scary part is, you're not gonna know when the Lord takes the Spirit away from you, because you can still be doing the work. You can still be out there making videos, but you bug the fuck out. Because I know a lot of Jake gonna be like, man, the Lord ain't gonna take Spirit. I'm just gonna keep doing all this. The Lord, like, you're not gonna know when you have a spirit on you, man. That's why you gotta constantly self-examine yourself, man. Especially if you got other brothers telling you, hey, you going off, or hey, you tripping. You definitely really have to, check that shit, man. Don't let Satan move in, because it's all spirits. Hey, Satan's trying to make you unhappy. He's trying to make you unhappy and keep you in this shitty ass mood, and then make you think that the Lord ain't dealing with you, and then you fall out because you just let Satan whisper in your ear all day, man.
He's trying to break your integrity.
Yeah, he's trying to break your integrity, man. And we can't let Satan break our. He's doing his job, but we got to do our job. We got to rebuke that nigga, man.
He loves doing his. He loves his job.
Yeah, he on point. Bro, let's be honest. He on point. Whether we say he a bitch ass nigga and he all this, he on point though. But we got to be on point. Got to be on your P's and Q's. Go ahead.
Verse 12, restore unto me the joy of thy salvation. Because sometimes, especially being in the flesh, you forget what you're really here for. Mm-hmm. You forget who you are. You just lose vision sometimes. And you need to regain that vision. And that's the point of actually filling yourself with things for the Lord daily. It's going to help maintain that oil within you.
Right.
And keep that spirit, because really, we want to have the same type of spirit we had when we first came in,
Mhm.
in the sense of that energy that you had. You want to maintain that. The difference is now you turn down the burner so you don't burn the fuck out.
Right.
But you need to maintain that same type of mentality of being, because when you first came in, you were excited about everything with this.
You thought you was getting out that weekend.
You were watching videos like you were watching the Star Wars marathon or some shit. You know, so that's the type of spirit we got to maintain and just continue to feed that fire. You know, don't get it misconstrued because you were being over righteous and all that. It's good to be in that spirit of trying to do right by the Lord.
Right.
It's just you gotta, you know, you don't want to overdo it.
Right.
You're over here burning yourself out, or it's a race. You know, a marathon. A marathon. Well, Yakal made a good point. It's called a walk for a reason.
Yeah.
You know, pace yourself.
In your brothers say, you know, you gotta conduct this in your walk, not you gotta conduct this in your race. You know,
That was basically the point of that.
is it one? Okay.
I got one more.
Yeah. Okay. And then we can wrap it up.
Romans 12:1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto God, which is your reasonable service.
Reasonable service, man. You should be happy to serve a power you can run to. We can run to the Lord and ask for certain things. We can pray to the Lord. We can talk to the Lord, and it feels good to throw up a prayer, man. It feels good to throw up a prayer. It feels good to just get off a fast because we believe that. That's why I say it's about believing, man. We believe that there's something good for us. That's why we're happy. That's why we happy when we see you niggas get judged. When y'all be going through shit because we believe out of all the shit that's going on, the Lord is keeping us up afloat, man. You know, we not acting like these niggas. We not in the same mindset as these niggas. Be happy that you're not a nigga. Be happy you're not on some nigga shit, man. You know, focus on the task at hand, man, and everything else is gonna fall through. And when we get that kingdom, we're gonna be even more happy. We really good. We're gonna be walking around with smiles on our face in the kingdom, man. That's what we're looking forward to. All right. You said that was what you got? Yeah. Okay, Con. Yeah, we about to wrap it up. Just something we want to quickly throw up through the spirit. Lord, when this lesson is edifying to the elect, and before we close, we want to give all praises and glory on to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Achak, Wadash, a double honor to the apostles and others of GMS, push his word through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Adversity fight is good fight of faith. Kwame Shalom is out of here. Shalom and a bubble ball.
Shalom.
Hey, don't let no man take your crown, man. We